Hey gorgeous soul fam, how are you today? I hope you're having a great start to your day. And I've been doing some pondering, and this came up in actually one of the Q&A questions in my Thrive course that one of the participants was asking, and feeling really overwhelmed and feeling like a lot of pressure to get things done. And this has also been a major belief for me that has kept pressure on and had me feeling like I constantly should be doing more. And what it does is it has us contracting our energy, and it actually is one of the main perpetuators of burnout as well. So if you're feeling exhausted, if you've been feeling fatigued, then definitely check in with yourself around this particular one, because it is relatable for so many women as well, where we feel so under pressure. And good morning to whoever's jumped on. I don't know why Facebook is not showing me people at the moment, but please say hello if you've just jumped on as well. And certainly if this resonates for you, if you like, love and share it as well, so many more beautiful women can be set free from this belief as well. So the belief is I should be doing more. And anytime that we should, we need to, we have to, we must, it's like literally somebody coming up and putting their hands in your back and trying to push you forward. It creates an instant feeling of resistance and our natural inclination. Like if you're feeling, hey Beck, great to have you on, darling. If you are feeling pressure, if you are feeling, a sense of like, oh my gosh, I'm failing here, I've got to get all these things done. What it does is it creates a sense of absolute resistance within the body as well. Because like I said, if somebody comes along and pushes you in the back or is trying to push you forward, what is your natural inclination? It's to push back. And so it's like this push-pull energy that then happens in our self as well. And it creates fatigue and exhaustion, because it's like having the brake and the accelerator on. One part of you is telling you to go and the other one's like, get stuffed, I'm tired, I don't want to do that. And it's the resistance then that has us feeling like that everything is such hard work, and it actually really, like I mentioned, perpetuates burnout, particularly if you're already exhausted, but it creates so much exhaustion and it makes everything feel so much harder than it actually needs to be as well. So I'm going to take you through literally a process that I utilize in my own life, just in a base level. I'll do the simplified version because you'll really start to feel how this actually can shift for you personally as well. And so the process is just literally writing down the thought and then writing down, how do I feel when I actually believe this thought that I should be doing more? And think about that statement as well. It's kind of like saying I should have more money in the bank than I do, it's like an unfillable question that or statement that we're actually telling ourselves, because I should be doing more. It doesn't matter how much more you do, it still should be more. So it's like a never enough kind of situation that happens here. And this is why it is so exhausting and so detrimental to our well-being as well, because unless we actually take the time to define what that more is, you can't ever tick that list off, right? Like it's just like, oh, there's just so much to do, I've just got to be doing more. And so it's this constant feeling of pressure. So it is literally writing down the statement, I should be doing more. How do I feel when I believe that thought? And I'll just go into how that feels for me personally, and then we'll flip that around onto the other side. So how do I feel when I believe the thought that I should be doing more? I feel pressure. I feel fragile, actually, is immediately what comes up, because it feels like it's just too much for me to handle. It feels really overwhelming. It feels like I can never rest. I can never relax. I potentially want to drink more coffee because I feel like I've got more to do than what I've got energy for. I feel a sense of just exhaustion and annoyed and angry that I feel like there's so much on my plate. And then if we flip that around to how do I feel if I didn't have that thought, I didn't believe that thought. So just for a second, just even for a tiny second, you can pick it back up again whenever you want, but just for a tiny second, just imagine how that would feel if you didn't believe that, or if you didn't have that thought. And instantly for me, I just feel calmer, I feel more relaxed, I feel at peace within myself. I feel more in flow. I actually feel like I can focus more because I'm no longer scattered and feeling this constant pressure that I've got all these things to do and I don't know where to start and feeling so overwhelmed. So it actually brings me more clarity without the thought. And pop below if you can really feel that shift, because sometimes when we've held on to a belief or we've had a belief for a long period of time as well. Hey Kylie, great to have you on. Sorry, there's a puppy bark in the background now. it really does, it can be difficult to imagine what it might feel like without actually having that thought or belief. And so if that's you, if you're experiencing that, then just take some time to think about how would somebody else feel if they didn't believe that, or if they didn't believe that thought. And that can give you an inkling into what it actually feels like to start to release our beliefs and thoughts. I have a really, really powerful training that I did, it was probably last month. I'm trying to remember the actual date that I did it, but it was definitely I think it was at the start of this month. Either way, it's in my Thrive, Overcoming Burnout and Fatigue for Women. And it literally takes you in a much deeper process to really understanding how to actually let go of these beliefs and thoughts that we have. So I really invite you, I'll drop the link below for that particular group. That is only for women as well. Sorry guys, because I focus specifically on hormones and all the things that really can perpetuate burnout as well. So I'll pop the link below. If you haven't yet joined that group, please feel free to click that link and request to join, and we'll pop you in there today, and you can access that free training as well. That can really start to shift things at a huge level for you as well. Please enjoy your day. I like to also focus on things that bring me joy and really follow that sense of bliss inside as well. And also just going through and imagining your day. So doing a pre-visualization of your day and imagining that the most important things that you wanted to get done today are already done as well. That can also be another way of just shifting that energy, taking the pressure off and getting you into greater alignment and flow with yourself as well. So hopefully that's been helpful. Please send some love if that has supported you today in your vibration and your emotional state, and just help to ease some of that pressure that sometimes that we can really place on ourselves as women, because it can be so detrimental to our well-being when that constant pressure is there as well. So have an amazing rest of your day. Lots of love to you all. Bye for now.